Bitcoin is creating a massive consolidation phase, and yes, whenever this pattern is going to be breaking out, we are most likely going to see that next big breakout happening on Bitcoin. So in today's update video, I will be talking about the price targets of this pattern, the other most important patterns we're currently watching, and of course, I will be talking about the Bitcoin CME gap we're currently creating, and many more important stuff. And yes, while everything has been happening, there's been some very important breaking news I will be discussing on this video as well. So make sure to stick till the end of the video, because I will be discussing the most important charts, the most important news events. So don't forget to slap that like button back above 800 likes. That will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And yes, looking at the imminent short term, Bitcoin is creating once again another CME futures gap over the course of this weekend. And so far, we first, of course, has been trading a little bit below it, but now Bitcoin is bouncing back towards the upside, and it looks to be that we're trading ever so slightly above that mean price. And yes, most likely over the course of the weekend, we're going to be hovering around this price. And if we're going to be seeing any significant price surges or a significant price drop over the course of the weekend, we're expecting that, of course, at the beginning of next week here on Monday or Tuesday, we're most likely going to be filling up this gap here. So this is, of course, how it usually goes every single weekend, but right now we're just creating a massive new consolidation phase here on the 4-hourly time frame. I mean, for the first time, we've been seeing that bounce from the lower side, so we're starting to see that we're creating a potential new upper sloping support line, and you can see that clearly. Boom, we've got 3 bounces from off this exact level right here, and also more than 3 touch points from the top side. So Bitcoin is creating a clear new consolidation phase, and it's just moments before we're going to be having another massive breakout. So whenever Bitcoin does break, of course, above either the resistance or either below the support, we are going to be seeing that next direction for Bitcoin getting called. And yes, if I'm looking at the 12-hour time frame, we can clearly see that after we've been seeing this long consolidation, we're getting clearly squeezed up for Bitcoin. And whenever Bitcoin is squeezed up, we tend to see very explosive moves here, either towards the up or down side, and that is, of course, the thing we've been waiting for, right? We're still in this consolidation phase. It is boring. We want to see some moves, and yes, in my perfect scenario, Bitcoin is going to see first another retracement towards the downside, and then I'm going to be opening up my long positions, and then I'm expecting the bounce higher. So I mean, I'm very much aware that Bitcoin could already break higher from off this point, but my ideal scenario is that Bitcoin breaks down, fills up my orders here on the lower side, and then I am okay for Bitcoin to be rising once again back towards the upside, because I think it's going to be inevitable that Bitcoin is going to be bouncing up higher again, because yes, we are in a bull market, we're creating a massive bull-like pattern, the funding rates are currently negative, which is indicating and revealing us that the majority of the traders are actually trading short, and that is making myself extremely bullish. And on this consolidation phase, which we are seeing, the funding rates are coming lower and lower, meaning that there is less euphoria in the market. People are thinking that Bitcoin is actually going to go lower, and that, of course, makes myself extremely bullish on the market. And while all this is happening, we are also clearly seeing that the majority of the liquidity is being built up above us. And yes, whenever Bitcoin hits 67.4K, we're going to see an approximately $2 billion worth of Bitcoin short liquidation. So there are a lot of things playing out currently on the imminent short term, but of course, if you've been following the channel, you already know these things are playing out, and all we need to do right now here is just be a little bit more patient before this breakout is actually happening. So if you want to be trading this breakout, check out Bybit in the link description of today's video, where you can currently claim a free $200 to open up a Bitcoin or Ethereum trade. It's super simple. All you need to do is go to the link description of today's video, press on this link on Bybit, sign up an account, deposit $100 in your first 7 days, and boom, you will be able to get a free $200 trade on Bitcoin or Ethereum. And if you have got a good trade, you could make it thousands of dollars from your only initial $100 deposit on this exchange. So make sure to check it out in the link description of today's video if you are interested. Then there is some breaking news for Ethereum, because yesterday we saw that one of the spot Ethereum ETFs has been added to the DTCC ETF list, and that is a very bullish thing. This also happened with the Bitcoin spot ETF, and basically, if we're going to be looking at the final deadline, it's going to be happening at the end of May, so we're approximately only like 25 to 29 days out. We're currently only on approximately 29 days out before the final deadline is going to be there for the Ethereum ETF. And ever since this news hit the market, and I was the first one to bring it out actually, Ethereum straight away bounced back towards the upside. And here on the 12-hour time frame as well, Ethereum is creating a massive bull-like pattern. And I do believe whenever the Ethereum ETF is going to get accepted, which is expected to happen in the endpoint of May, we're probably going to see a lot of funds flow in towards it. We're going to also see, of course, a lot of outflows from GBTC. But just like we know from the Bitcoin ETF, like, indeed, we have seen a lot of outflows, but still, the cumulative flows have been above $12 billion. So we're expecting that also, like, at least $5 to $6 billion in the first 6 months are going to flow in towards Ethereum, and that is going to create massive price surges, just like it happened to Bitcoin. So make sure to get ready for that. An Ethereum ETF is coming, and this is going to be pushing up prices higher. And once again, you've currently got the opportunity to get in towards Ethereum before BlackRock is going to be doing so. So that is actually quite interesting if you would ask me. So Ethereum is looking quite good in my opinion. Also, it is just lagging behind Bitcoin, but that also means that the gains from off this point are potentially way higher than it already is going to get here. So also, if I'm looking at the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin valuation, we can just currently see that it has been trading in a significant downtrend, and it's still in my buy range. I still believe that we are about to be getting a massive reversal on the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin pair. Right now, this reversal is starting to be happening ever so slightly, but of course, it's nothing compared to what we could be getting and what we have seen in previous bull markets, right? Ethereum always in the bull market outperformed Bitcoin, and I do really believe that this is going to be happening again here. So please don't get fooled. This was a very short update video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to slap on the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.